What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know me by now, my name is Jordan. Here's my 24 Chevy Colorado. Today's video, we're just going to be covering a couple little issues that I'm having. One, not so little, and then the other one, just a little annoyance that's an easy fix. We'll go ahead and cover that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, so I've been having a problem with my truck probably since about 3,000 or 4,000 miles. Recently, I'm about 9,700 miles, something like that. But just yesterday, I did finally get that upper radiator hose coolant leak. So your upper radiator hose is right here. So I did notice maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, my coolant level looked a little bit low. Didn't really trigger anything, didn't really bat an eye about it. You know, I just figured, oh, it's probably coming sooner or later. I'm going to have that issue. So I did anticipate it. I probably bought the O-ring about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, just because I knew someday I would need it. And like most of you, I need my truck. I can't go 2-3 days. Well, I could probably get away with a couple days, but I hear a lot of stories of guys waiting 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, something like that, just for the replacement part from Chevy. So I went ahead and took the route of just buying the O-ring so I can handle business and just keep going, keep working. I got places to be. I got a little one that's in school now, so yeah, there's a lot going on. So let's check it out. It's right over here. Your upper radiator hose. Boom. Badland Industries, he did make a video covering this whole thing. It is super simple. This pops off. You have these little clips right here. See if I can get them in the frame. These little clips right here. Pull it out. Pop this off. Obviously, I had like a big tote that I stuck under the truck so that way it wouldn't leak coolant everywhere. I did get a little bit of coolant on some of this stuff. Nothing major. So you pop that out. Take the O-ring out of the hose, of the actual hose, right? And clean it up a little bit. You're going to clean the inside. And then you just replace the O-ring. Pop this baby back on. Make sure you have enough coolant to replace whatever you lost. And you guys got to remember, all the coolant that's going to drain out, some of it's coming from your radiator. So you definitely want to make sure you fill up that coolant, let the vehicle run, turn the heater on. You want everything to run for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then make sure your levels are good. All right. And obviously, when the truck's on and the truck's warm, that stuff, you do not want to pop that top open. I mean, when you're letting it cycle through and run through, I left the cap open, let it run for 15 minutes, closed her up, took it for a drive, and all is good. So yeah, upper radiator hose leak, under 10,000 miles. I had it happen to me. I was walking out to my truck, and then there was a little puddle right down here of coolant, and that was my trigger. So I just kind of went up underneath there and had a look, and I could see little drips coming out from behind the fender liner. So if you look straight up in there, you'll be able to tell if you're leaking the coolant or not. So yeah, after that, we got it all hosed off, right? Hosed it all down, and we are good to go now. So that's problem number one, okay? Moving on to problem number two, which is the most annoying one of them all, but I absolutely refuse to take it to the dealer to get it fixed. Maybe when I get an oil change in a couple weeks, I might get it looked at. But yeah, let's go inside, check it out. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Problem number two, if you can't tell, everything looks good and beautiful right here. So when I'm driving, if I'm turning right and I flip back over, I pull the steering wheel back over to straighten out or whatever, for some reason, this is weak enough to where this pops down and it hits it just enough to where it wants to trigger my left turn signal. Okay, so this is a little bit loose down here. I've tightened it up, and it still doesn't seem to fix the problem. This doesn't really rattle or anything, but still, I mean, when you're turning, that's an easy way to get pulled over. I mean, you're hitting your signals back and forth. It's going to look weird. Long story short, so this started happening about, I don't know, 2,000-3,000 miles in. I thought it was just like a fluke thing, and I've just been living with it and living with it. It's not a major deal, but it is super annoying. Like I'm saying, I'm turning I hit the blinker to go turn, drive over, hit my turn, straighten out my wheel. Boom, that clicks down just enough to trigger that left-hand turn signal after it's already turning right. Now, vice versa, there's no problem. So if you can tell, it kind of jiggles a lot like this. It's a little bit more stable when it pops up. So I don't know if it's just that. I don't know what exactly is going on with it, but not a major deal. Something that is super annoying and that you guys should look into, especially if you're thinking about buying a Chevy Colorado, because it is common. I know another guy actually came over and picked up my Gen 3 sliders the other day. Super cool guy. His name was Owen. Yeah, him and his buddy came over, picked up some sliders. And yeah, so now I got some Gen 2 sliders that I threw on. I had them just laying around. Actually, I had just bought some, but they were laying around waiting for those Gen 3s to get picked up. And then I threw those sliders on. So yeah, guys, I mean, it's nothing crazy, no crazy issues yet. And I hope I don't get any. And I hope you guys don't get any. But yeah, just little things to look out for. If you're in the market, just be aware. There is little things that happen. And I do have a 24. A lot of the 23s, it seems like there's a little bit more issues, and the 24s are more refined. But I would really, really recommend, if you guys buy a 24 or a 23, first things first, go check your fuse boxes. Make sure all those fuses are in there properly. That was the first thing I did when I bought this truck. Make sure all those fuses are seated correctly, and give her a spin. And then at the end of the day, the choice is always yours. So that's really all I got for today's video. I do appreciate you guys. We're on our way to 500 subs. So I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys. Be sure to comment, subscribe, like the video. It helps me a ton. It helps the algorithm. It helps people see the videos that are helpful. So if you guys find this video helpful, give it a share, give it a comment, do something of that sort, and it'll help me out. And hopefully we can help people out that are in the market or that are looking to mod their truck or just want to know about the Chevy Colorados. It's been a great truck so far. These are the two only issues that I've had with this truck. I did get a random check engine light one time and it shut off, and it's never happened again. And that was right after I pumped gas. So it might have been like an emissions thing or some type of fuel thing. Either way, it's been good ever since. Like I said, I appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.